Want to start us off, Leo?
Hey guys, man, I'm happy to be back. All right, I've missed all of you. I've missed Danny, and I'm happy to be back on this podcast. Nobody died in my family or anything. We're just going through some health problems, and there's going to be a long recovery. So I wanted to be there at the beginning, and hopefully everybody's, everything's going to be okay. So that's all that, I just wanted to touch on that.
You don't want to talk about it?
Nah, not really. You think? What do you think I should?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my mother, she had a stroke, and she's pretty healthy, which is good because she already got all her motor skills back. She can walk and she can talk. She has trouble communicating a little bit, so it's gonna take her a while for her to be 100% again. But the neurologist today, it was actually a really good day, said that she is going to be okay because the brain heals itself. There's like new neurons will be created and pathways for like the old stuff. Like you forget how to do certain things when your brain is like injured, and then you kind of come back out of it. But yeah, man, I mean, just if I can tell you, going through this experience, I'm going to just say that spend some time with your parents and try to learn a little bit about who they are and what they really believe in and stuff, because it's natural for I feel like sons and daughters to kind of distance themselves from their parents, because if you don't, it's hard to leave the nest. And I've always been, we're such a close knit family, and this has been so difficult, but it's something that I think was an amazing learning lesson for all of us. And, I think my dad's been taking his role of taking care of her really, really well. And my sisters have stepped up, or my older sister has. My younger sister's kind of taken it a little bit more, it's a little more difficult for her. But yeah, what's been helping me is...
Which one's the one that follows me on Instagram? I'm sorry.
I think, yeah, it's everyone did. We should block her. Fucking, it's...
block mine then.
Fine.
Our sisters follow each of us on Instagram. Each of us, yeah. My sister follows him. His sister follows me. Continue.
Yeah. So, it's been so difficult, man. I cried my eyes out so much, but now, after that, I start you start kind of looking for the silver lining. And today was a really good day. I think there's going to be improvement, and she's, because of her good health, she had a high blood pressure for a long time and a regular heartbeat, which usually equals a stroke. If you don't take care of it, and she was against medication and all that because she's always been healthy. I mean, light exercise, but like very active and, great diet and stuff. And never had a health problem her entire life. And her aunts lived and her mother lived into her 90s. So it's like, you just never know, man. It's like, you got to hold on to the silver linings. And that's what I've been doing. I think it's just like a forced positive mindset every day. You wake up and you're like, it's not a nightmare. I just got to get through this day the best I can. And, I was lucky that, I was nearby and I could spend time with her. You can't see anybody at the hospital. And that was pretty hard when it first happened,
because of coronavirus.
Yeah. Because of the coronavirus, you can't go in the hospital at all. So, which is good and bad, but, they're keeping the virus out of the hospitals as much as they can. But yeah, I was just holding on. What helped me was a book on Taoism. It was just like kind of, you can't control anything. You just let it be. And you just kind of, you react, but you don't take any, you leave your emotions at bay and kind of try to just realize you really can't control anything in the end. So, and because of that, I was able to keep more of a positive mindset, and it's been, but yeah, it's been hard. My Patreon's been great. They've been great to me. I talked to Mark the other day for half an hour about his grandfather who had a stroke, and he told me about his recovery. So, my parents are a little on the older side. They're both in mid 60s, and just the worst time for anybody to get sick right now. But yeah, man. So, Danny was cool. Let me take a couple weeks off. You guys had some great podcasts. I listened to most of both of them.
If you would have missed another week, I would have fired you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have, you fuck. But yeah, man, I
would have Nico on it, and you wouldn't have been able to follow Nico.
I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, seriously, fucking Nico he's a rock star. But yeah, man, I could say that, as much as you see Danny being an asshole to all these people as part of his channel to be a joke, but the guy's, he's pretty kind and and very sincere man when the shit hits the fan.
If you're referring to our night in the hotel room, I'd prefer if you didn't talk about that.
Yeah, that was a great night. We can't talk about that. No, it's kind of a mythical night because nobody really knows if it happened or not. But they hope. I think in the comments they're hoping that in one episode we just tell each other how we really feel.
That was a purely physical thing. It was a one night concession to help you with your grieving.
That's what Danny says to all his one night stands. But you know that on occasion, one of them is he's catching feelings on occasion. We all know that. But anyway, man, I'm fucking upset that I missed the talk. You had your first fight with your girlfriend, which I fucking missed.
Yeah,
I'm pissed. Dude,
that was the first fight. That's true.
Yeah, dude. But you seem to be handy. You handled it. You're out of there. You're good. You blocked her. You could. Yeah, man. I feel you on that one, man. Sometimes the block is the way to go, man. I support that.
She's still blocked. That's not true.
She's still blocked.
Let me recap it.
Yeah.
The way to summarize the entire incident comes down to a few words. Hottest fan contest.
Yeah, that would be tough for any woman, I presume.
When I put out the feelers for it, hey, if you like my channel and you consider yourself hot, if you got a big rack and a nice ass behind you, send me a message. She responded to that, and she just asked, hottest fan contest, huh? What's this all about? And then I explained that I sent her the link to the last year's. And she said something really uncomfortable like, oh, period. I believe her response was. Got a call 2 days after that, letting it all out that she wasn't comfortable with this idea of me communicating with girls who she thought all wanted to fuck me. And I suppose after reviewing...
They do.
Maybe not all of them. A couple of them certainly wanted to fuck.
A good percentage of them definitely want to bang.
We'll say half wanted to fuck. She wasn't comfortable with that. I can hardly even remember now. I saw it as her interfering with me trying to do my job, so I did temporarily block her just contact information on my phone so that I could have the weekend to myself. It was the Vegas shoot.
Isn't it amazing that no matter how put together and mature we think we are in our 30s, like a woman, even a young woman in her lower 20s can just really throw a wrench in the operation, huh?
I wouldn't say she threw a wrench into the operation. I wasn't weeping on the drive out to Vegas.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I just wanted to not have to deal with it because if it got serious or turned into a real fight, if it escalated, maybe I wouldn't have found Hollywood, California's lesbian wife and had the strength to make out with her.
That was unbelievable. I can't believe that happened, dude. That's so funny.
Maybe I would have been thinking about old Mia.
Yeah.
And I would have had my head down and my eyes out of focus as we drove by.
Yeah, that's the COVID-19 Vegas trip is a fucking classic video.
It's a fine video.
I very much enjoyed it.
We met some fine characters. Sandrine.
Some fucking characters, man. Holy shit.
Long-awaited reunion with Bayna.
Almost could have made that a worst town in America, man.
The opening 10 or 12 minutes, when I sent it to my editor, Ian, who he also works on this podcast, and him and I co-edit our videos, I told him, I said, I don't know about the rest of the video. I don't know about the girl talking about her ex-lover, Jack, who may or may not be a phantom. But I'll tell you what, motherfucker, the first 12 minutes of this thing are stellar. Finding a food bank.
They're unbelievable, yeah.
In an apartment complex that shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Behind the roller coaster at Buffalo Bill's Casino and making out with a lesbian rap artist's wife. It was great. It was such a rich little mini video within a larger video. Plus that piss opener at McDonald's wasn't bad.
Dude, it was a fucking classic. And I think at any point in time, if we get in a car and we go somewhere, I think we could produce a classic. It would have been fun to be on that shoot. But yeah, things, it's not, I can't be on every shoot. And, but it was... Yeah, that's like the the old like vigilante style going and trying to figure things out in a strange town. It's fun. I think those videos are fun.
Yeah. I put on my trench coat and pulled out my magnifying glass,
and
sniffed around.
Yeah.
Coming back to the fight though, Mia and my girlfriend were fine until the hottest fan contest came out. She saw my interactions with one Kiana. The thing that bothered her the most, I guess, was before the Mark Twain bit. I was saying, oh, baby, Kiana, you got me so steamed up, baby. I got an erection right now, and I got to slink off to the bathroom to take care of it.
And were you being honest?
I wasn't being honest at all. I didn't have a boner, and I was playing up the attraction.
So you're saying that not at any time during the producing of this hottest fan contest did you get an erect penis. You're saying it didn't happen.
The funny answer is yes. The true answer is no. Because I was worrying about the calls recording, the audio being okay.
Totally, yeah.
I had 5 or 6 different bits to switch between. So do I have my ink blots over here? Is that camera on me? Do I have my Mark Twain costume ready to go?
Was it a solid limp penis at any point in time? Or was it like, the one that you wouldn't, like the snow penis that I saw?
Well, every iteration of my penis you've seen has been bigger than the snow penis. Snow penis didn't make nobody happy.
Yeah, that's good. I can totally see that, though. Yeah, you were all business, man. It was acting, dude. It's tough to look. I've gotten in trouble for a few things as well, and it's like, at some point you got to be like, look, we are basically actors, and we are acting a lot, and we try to find the most entertaining thing to do at the time, and if we have to show interest in a woman in order to make it interesting, that's what we're going to do. And it's like, it is hard for them to imagine that we're not, we don't want to bang all these women. I mean, they are young and, a couple of them were very attractive.
Is that what you tell your girlfriend when she finds your parked car in a parking lot? And
yes. And there's a girl blowing me. Yeah. I go, you know what? That was an acting job. I was like, it was research for a role. Yeah. No, she's never, absolutely not, dude. She'd fucking kill me, dude. She can get violent, dude. She has a good right hand. That fucking little, and she's strong, dude.
How many times did your girlfriend hit you?
Twice. Not a crazy amount, but it was good. One time it was like solid, like up here. Both times actually. Yeah, she's both. I guess I kind of duck in for the.
I'm gonna count that as one sparring match.
Oh yeah, you're gonna count that as one sparring match?
You've sparred now.
I saw a punch coming at me, and I did the shoulder defense, dude. It worked, But yeah, she's strong, man. I mean, she played. She had the volleyball. She had the fucking block record at her school, so she's got some hops, man. It's scary, to be honest.
Yeah, she blocked me when I tried to send her a cock pic too.
You sick bastard. I'm glad that she did DM you that one time. You never responded, which is nice. That's nice of you. Yeah. You're a good man, for the most. You're very, you have your nobility. Nobody knows that about Danny, but he's very noble. Like he would have been a good king. He would have taken advantage of the sexual. Like he would have. Oh God, he would have been disgusting with all the whores and the probably with his wives. He might have had one of like a chopped head, one of the wives for sure. Like he would have like not liked her. She would have made a comment that he didn't like. But other than that, to like the peasants. He would have been a good king. You would have been a good king to the fucking regs.
Yeah. There might have been a couple 13-year-old girls gone missing.
Oh, my God.
My girlfriend, after she saw the Kiana thing, though, a lot of the fans were direct messaging her on Instagram saying, hey, I think Danny's going to drive out to Phoenix and fuck Kiana.
No way. Those bastards. Well, dude, yeah, during this break, when some asshole called my fucking family's number and said... this is Danny Mullen, and you could suck my dick. Some fucking asshole, dude.
That was actually me.
It was you, dude.
That was me.
God damn it, dude. I fucking, dude. No, my dad gave me the number, and I called him, and I made him apologize, which is hilarious. They're like, he apologized too, which is so fucking funny, even funnier. It's just like it was the bad timing, but it was still just ridiculous.
The things the fans have been messaging me since this contest. I can't even
believe it.
One fan, this slippery little devil. He's messaged me a bunch of times before about tits in the video. He messaged me after the first Slab City. He messaged me after...
Just wants to see some titties?
I can't even recall. The last time a girl flashed the camera this year. He messaged me this time after the Kiana incident saying, hey, Danny, I'm trying to learn more about editing video. Can you send me all of the raw footage from the Hottest Fan Contest 2020?
Oh, my God.
I just wanted to tell him, you fucking idiot. At least unsend all the last texts you sent me asking for tits.
That's so funny.
My girlfriend, though, she was unnerved by these messages, and after seeing me flirting aggressively with Kiana, with a number of the other ladies, she said... something to the effect of, are you intentionally trying to hurt my feelings? At which point I had to explain that, hey, this is my job. We've already had this discussion about this same thing. This is double jeopardy. We can't have a fight about the Hottest Fan Contest twice. It's unconstitutional.
Did you tell her that?
Absolutely.
You said it was unconstitutional?
I fight in relationships like
double jeopardy. Isn't that fucked up, Danny? If you murdered me, right? And then you went to jail for it, and then for some miraculous reason I came out of my grave and was okay, and then you'd be just you'd get out of jail. You could get out and fucking kill me again.
Yeah, but I'd still
not go to jail.
I'd still be doing 10 years for the rape I'd commit on you additionally.
You would definitely rape me. No Vaseline, nothing, just fucking raw dog. It'd be disgusting.
Yeah. So they would be like, yeah, we can't charge him for the murder again, but this asshole.
But now he's alive, so it was rape. Yeah.
This asshole has the diameter of a coffee cup now. That's how big my cock is. That's the damage.
Of a Jewish kosher pickle.
Yeah.
The diameter.
I think a coffee cup's got a bigger one, right? Kosher pickle's not that big compared to a coffee cup. My girlfriend and I, though, this time, because we'd already sort of had the fight, it was over quick. We FaceTimed and I masturbated to her titties the night after. Of course I did.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's how you made up?
What I did, too, was I was wearing this tank top that was a little dirty.
Wait, tell me the truth. When she called you, were you already masturbating, or did you like warm up to it and then, hey, baby, you want to see my cock, things like that, or you just...
Well, the words, hey, baby, do you want to see my cock, never entered our conversations
well, I figured
ever.
You would have said something like that.
I don't ask permission. I shove it in her mouth.
Jesus Christ.
She's texting me, though, or excuse me, we're FaceTiming, and I'm wearing an old tank top. It's a little smelly around the pits. It's got a peanut butter stain on the chest somewhere. So what I do is when I'm just watching her like play with her boobies, I just go, fuck yeah, baby. And I come all over my own fucking chest and tank top.
Nice.
And then I just remove it and put it in the laundry hamper.
Well, you know what? It's laundry. How often do you do laundry?
Depends whether or not your sister's here for the weekend.
You dirty bastard.
Because
dude.
then the sheets, they're in and out of the washer dryer every couple hours.
Yeah, well, you know what, dude? I'm getting closer to making that flight to Michigan, buddy. I'm gonna make that flight to Michigan.
You're gonna fuck Miss Mullen, my sister?
Dude, I will not fuck her. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Your brother. Yeah, actually, if I was going to, I would set it up like this. I'd fly over there and I'd just be like, listen, I'm going through a hard time right now, and your brother, God, we were really close to the beginning of this whole YouTube thing, but now it's just. He's been really just emotionally just getting to me. And I just wanted to talk to you because I know, it's your brother, and figured maybe we could have, some coffee or something and discuss this. And she'd be like, you know what? I don't know about coffee, but we could definitely have a drink and discuss it because anything Danny Mullen involves is going to need some alcohol. And then I'd be like, my plan is working. And then I'd vlog it. I'd vlog the whole thing, and then I'd have a GoPro like mounted on my chest.
Yeah.
And then I'd throw that up on the Patreon. And then we'll see, dude. And I'd come up, I'd show up the fucking next week on Monday. I'd show up the podcast and be like, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Did you like the video I posted?
Yeah. Well, the only problem with this is my sister and her soon-to-be husband live in a 2-story, very, very nice house. They both drive brand new cars. They have an immaculately manicured lawn. Nice. You're going to pull up on a Nissan Altima. Yeah. That's your car, right? Nissan Altima?
Yeah, the Nissan Altima, yeah.
Hit Leo, he's a good man. He just picked me up while I was shooting something with Churdleys. The whole time we were driving back, his locking mechanism.
I got actuator problems, man. It's like $1,000 a fix. Look, dude, I'm a big advocator of saving money. I don't need, dude. I get pussy without having a nice car. So, I haven't had a car payment in like 10 years.
Well, I hope you and my sister are taking the bus then, because I don't think she's going to be fucking you once she gets in your car.
Well, I wouldn't be driving my car to Michigan, so I'd probably have a nice rental, buddy. Okay. You know what? I'm great at rental companies. I always get the sports car for the same price as the regular sedan. So I'd be driving a nice, nice Mustang top down. So I'd be looking real fresh with my hair just showing up.
The car wouldn't be clicking like a cricket on steroids the whole time. It was infuriating, your car, the noise it was making.
Well, you know what? Usually if I have a podcast going or something, you can't even hear the actuators.
So I've gotten used to them. My sister, she's an attorney, and right now she's looking over financial documents to see if the state of Michigan can actually send out unemployment to people or if they're full of shit.
Damn, she's badass.
You think if she looks over your record, she's going to be very impressed?
Well, Danny, I am a bit of a Renaissance man,
What does that mean? That's the most vague way of putting it. I'm not even sure what.
I'm a good conversationalist, especially with the females.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Why?
I don't know. It's a great American classic novel.
What do you think about Tom Robinson?
Tom Robinson?
Yeah.
It's an asshole.
Yeah. What's the climax of To Kill a Mockingbird? What does that consist of?
It's when Boo Radley gets he's freed. He doesn't go to jail.
That's completely false.
That's the climax.
He was well, the climax, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But tell me about what happens before. It's not totally false what you just said. You're right. But what happens before that?
What happens before that?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a case.
Yeah, don't stall. Yeah. Don't stall. What happens before that? You don't have to repeat whatever thing I said.
Atticus kills it in court, dude.
But what happens?
What do you mean? What happens?
They
blame him for a crime.
Who's him?
Boo.
No.
Who's who?
See, my sister has read that book, and she's actually a very well-read woman all around. And this line of questioning right here is going to sink you. Because Tom Robinson, and I'm going to sound like the biggest asshole if I'm getting his name wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Listen, buddy, I'm gonna have my hair down, and your sister isn't even going to hear a word coming out of my mouth, buddy.
Okay, well, I'm just very quickly, so the kids at home don't lose a bunch of brain cells, and don't also not get laid for misrepresenting what To Kill a Mockingbird is all about.
I doubt that anybody in the... Well, I bet you a lot of people have read To Kill a Mockingbird.
Cliff Notes, people. Tom Robinson is on trial for raping a white woman. The white woman actually came on to him.
Right.
The white woman came on to Tom Robinson, had second thoughts, but her dad found out about it and made her tell the court or Macomb County that Tom Robinson had raped her. Atticus defends the shit out of him. It's a racist town. They still convict him. He tries to escape jail. They shoot him. And then the guy, the accuser, I think, is it Tom Joad? That's the guy from fucking Grapes of Wrath. I'm an asshole. Boo Radley stabs the guy up under the ribs when he's trying to hurt Atticus's children.
Yeah.
The cops, they figure out that Boo Radley stabbed the shit out of this guy, but they say, hey, he was guilty. He was a piece of garbage. He was raising hell all over town. We're going to let Boo Radley go.
Boo Radley's my favorite character in the book.
Yeah, because he's a retarded guy who lives at home.
Yeah, exactly.
That's sort of like you.
Not exactly, Danny, at all, in fact. But thanks. Okay. So glad to be back on the podcast, dude. Jesus, things haven't changed around here.
We need to call up Fan Jerry. Fan Jerry posted a video on YouTube that I just have so many questions about. I have so many criticisms of that it's not going to do for me just to sit here stewing on him. I got to let him know over the airwaves. Fan fucking Jerry.
What's up, Jerry?
Not much. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
So, Fan Jerry, do you have any idea why I'm calling you today?
No, I don't.
Are you curious?
Yeah, sure.
Fan Jerry, I've got some real questions about your newest post on YouTube.
Why?
Well, let's begin. And I gotta say, first of all, so I don't come off as a huge hypocrite here, Leo, that drone video you posted with your shirt off was also bullshit.
Well, you know what, buddy? I needed some content. All right,
That hardly qualifies.
It was a nice drone shot. It was a nice area to film in. And you know what, buddy?
What?
I looked pretty fucking handsome in it.
We're comedians.
Well, you know what, buddy? It's okay to have some sex appeal.
Next thing, that Easter Bunny suit.
Yeah.
Did you buy that just for that Instagram video?
No, I've had it last year. I had it last year.
Okay. Jerry, you hear? I just called him out on the drone video. Did you hear that?
What,
Yeah.
you thought I bought an Easter bunny suit just for that video?
I'm just checking.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Fan Jerry would not have been surprised.
Well, I mean, I would have had it delivered. I wouldn't have gone out and bought it.
Still, it wouldn't have been worth the cost of the item or the shipping and handling. Please pull that up. Now it's time to turn our attention. It's time to turn the eye of Sauron to Fan Jerry's video. So, for the people at home, and I'm going to post this up. It's going to be playing along with us here.
Start from the beginning?
Yeah, we're going to start from the beginning. Fan Jerry posted a video called My Marriage from the Beginning. One day ago. 3,500 views already, Jerry. Not bad.
Yeah, it's been doing pretty well.
Let me turn your phone up a little bit here. Here is what I'm really confused about, Jerry.
Shoot.
You've been talking constantly about monetization. I know you're not swearing in videos. You're pumping your Patreon incessantly, which... Let's pull up your Patreon real quick. I got to install Chrome. You're off the hook on this one, Jerry. But what is this thing in the description here? Robinhood. Your free stock is waiting for you! Exclamation mark. Join Robinhood and we'll both get a stock like Apple, Ford, or Facebook for free. Sign up with my link. https://join.robinhood.com. Jerry631.
Yeah.
The guy's an entrepreneur, dude. I respect it.
So, Jerry, the people at Robinhood, I know, did not reach out to you.
No, it's just what do you call it? Just one of those links. There's a term for it.
Affiliate link.
Yeah, that one.
So you sought this out on your own as a money-making scheme.
Yeah.
How much money have you made off these Robinhood affiliate links?
$10.
No, you have not. Be honest with me.
Yes, I have. I got 2 stocks. One was worth $5.30, and the other one was worth like $5.70.
Do you think $10 is worth the hit to your credibility this is causing, though?
Absolutely.
You sound like a snake oil salesman. You're already hustling stocks, Jerry. You don't even have 4,000 subscribers.
So?
All right. I'm going to let the video play, and I'm going to pause it occasionally when something happens that I take issue with. Okay?
What's up, strugglers?
You open it, and you try to slip this by so nobody picks up on it, and then you can lean into it harder in your second and third video. You call your audience strugglers.
Yeah.
Who told you?
That's interesting. There's a lot of affluent characters that are in our fan base.
It's not even that I'm upset about, Leo. It's that Jerry apparently did some research somewhere on how to start a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he just typed that very query into the YouTube search bar. And somebody told you, hey, man, it was I can already see the guy. He's got a white iron shirt with a shitty tie and clear glasses.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, guys, do you want to know the road to quick YouTube success? I'm going to teach you how to get 10,000 subscribers in just 3 months. And there's some happy royalty-free music playing. Was it one of those videos that taught you how to do this, Jerry?
No, Danny.
Then why did you come up with this whole calling your audience strugglers scheme?
Well, I just know a lot of other YouTubers that start out by calling their audience something.
Like Vitaly and Jake Paul?
No, I don't want
Vitaly's got the villains, Jake Paul's got the Jake Paulers?
No.
Who calls their audience something, Jerry?
The Stradman, Chandler's Wildlife. I'm just playing around with this here. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, that's fine. It seemed like a very calculated move, Jerry, and I just wanted to make sure you thought it through.
A very uncalculated move.
Okay, let's keep listening.
Failed to put out any good content this week. We are going to go deep. We are going to tell the story of my marriage from beginning. So today, since I failed to put out any good content this week, we are going to go deep. We are going to tell the story of my marriage from beginning to end.
You are going to tell the story of your marriage from beginning to end, not we.
Okay, I don't care. It's not like I scripted this out word for word.
Is this okay for you, Leo?
Yeah, this is interesting. That's as far as I got in the video. As soon as he said real deep, the real deep the second time, I think I got off. But that's as far, I tried.
Leo didn't think you were being totally forthcoming. He thinks you were exaggerating by saying really deep, and it scared him away.
Oh, okay.
Quit being so complacent, Jerry. Defend yourself. Or to keep going.
That's long enough. If you watched it that long, that's long enough for a view, pal.
No, it's only 11 seconds in. That's not long enough. I thought it's 30 seconds.
You need 30 seconds to review?
At least as far as I understand. Okay, we're going to keep listening.
We are going to tell the story of my marriage from beginning to end. So it starts out, I was stationed in Biloxi, Mississippi in 2014. That's where I went to school, Keesler Air Force Base. And me and my best friend Steven, we're fucking mall rats. We had nothing better to do, so we would take my Nissan Juke to the Edgewater Mall, I think it's what it was called, in Biloxi, Mississippi every day. And we just walk around, go in the stores, see what's happening, try to pick up girls. Oh, you know, hoodlum stuff.
Did you think I was going to let that slip by, Jerry?
Say it again.
You know, hoodlum stuff.
When it came to that part of the video, I saw you looking over at your script. You're like, okay, a joke's coming up. Oh, where is it? Where is it? And then I can only assume you botched it on the first attempt when you tried to say, you know, hoodlum stuff. So you had to re-record. Jerry, there's actually a cut in the video where you say, you know, hoodlum stuff. You know what that tells me, Jerry? It tells me that was a joke and that you had to deliver it multiple times. What?
No, I said hoodlum shit the first time. So I edited it again, and so it said hoodlum stuff.
You're not even monetized yet, Jerry. Why aren't you swearing?
Because I'm up for monetization.
Oh, you think Susan Wojcicki or whatever her name is, the CEO of YouTube's personally monitoring your channel?
No, but someone has to be reviewed.
Jerry, you wrote that joke. Don't lie to me. You were in a coffee shop with a tall macchiato and a number 2 Ticonderoga pencil,
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Chewing on the eraser, trying to come up with material, and that's a joke you came up with.
Wait, I got you. This is what I wrote for a script. I'm sending it to you right now.
I don't have time to check my email, Jerry. This isn't a leisure hour.
Email, Dickwad. You should have it as a text right now.
All right, Jerry. Let me see. He's got a script.
It's kind of it's a nice long script there.
I'm actually upset that you took time writing a script for this.
I didn't want to forget things.
All right. So it appears that he didn't write that joke in the script, but also I know Jerry is very fleet of thumb, meaning I think he just deleted that part out of this before he sent it. No, Jerry, we all know you deleted it.
He does have an Android.
Oh my God! Why would I do that?
That joke was as premeditated as Bob Hope telling a golf joke at a fucking senator's birthday party.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you? I feel like he told a lot of canned golf jokes. You know what okay, my roommate, I can't get into this. My roommate works for somebody famous who tells the same joke every single speech he makes.
That's awesome.
Every time. And
that's how you get fucking good, dude.
And I want to say it right now because I guess it always kills, but there's no comic integrity in doing it, but I can't say who he works for.
That's so funny.
I'm going to let the video play, therefore.
And then one day me and Steven were walking in the mall, and it, like late April sometime, we were in Journey's Underground, and there was this cute girl. I flirted with her, gave her my number, that whole deal, and asked her out. She said yes, and we went on our first date. Her name was Kayla. We went to go see Ludacris, followed by Kid Rock in Biloxi Gulfport Music Festival. I don't know, something like that, in like May.
Jeremy, I don't know why I called you Jeremy. Jerry,
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer Jeremy thinks you're very unprofessional filming this video. But seriously, Jerry, when you keep looking over to the side of the frame to read your script, it's quite distracting to the audience.
But I have a question. Was
I'm
she
not
more
a professional?
Was she more interested in Ludacris or Kid Rock? Because that would say a lot about the woman. By the knowledge I have of her, I'm sure it was. I don't know. It's probably Kid Rock.
I'm not sure which one I prefer.
It was equally both, I would say.
She was into both of them. That's also strange.
Yeah, I mean, that showed when she was hanging out with both of them backstage after I don't know, I was trying to go for some
Jerry was holding her things?
I was trying to go for
a double
penetration
Jerry was holding
joke.
her things while she was getting double teamed by Ludacris and fucking Kid Rock, dude? You think Fan Jerry was just holding her stuff, dude?
Just her fucking Kid Rock hoodie and a big margarita cup.
He was holding the Kid Rock hoodie and a fucking margarita cup.
Everybody's filtering out of the concert. There's a bunch
and
like
Fan Jerry's just like, she's a big fan. She's backstage. I'm so excited for her. It's gonna be a good night.
The security guards are trying to kick him out. Like, come on, let's go, kid.
And he's like, it's our first date. I want to make sure she's okay. I don't know.
All right, Jerry, let's listen on.
I think it was the second weekend of May of 2014.
Jerry, why do we care which weekend of May it was?
Just because you don't doesn't mean other people don't.
I guarantee nobody watching the video.
Fan Jerry, we should get you in a fucking acting class in a junior college. Not only will you'll fucking meet 19-year-olds, which you love, but you'll also get really, really good at this bullshit, man. I think it's a good call. You need to get into a junior college acting class. Trust me.
But Jerry, seriously, man, I'm not saying none of your fans didn't like the video. Clearly, they enjoy your content. And they're my fans too. First and foremost, probably. I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. But Jerry, they don't need to know which weekend of May in 2014 you went to a Ludacris concert. Just say it was in early 2014. You're boring them with details.
No.
Are you showering right now?
Jerry, you got to defend yourself here. We're doing radio.
I don't know how to defend myself because I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
So you think pausing, saying checking your script a couple times just to let the audience know which week of May it was a good use of time in this video?
Yeah, Dickwad. It was a masterpiece.
See, now you're just being facetious. Now you know you've lost.
Maybe he thinks he wants a more.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Maybe he wants a more natural feel to his channel. He doesn't want it to be scripted at all. He's trying to, give it a real, a reality show type feel. Maybe that's what he wants.
Personality.
I support it.
Oh, yeah. I disagree completely. I was trying to think of a really stupid reality show star to compare him to. All right, we're going to keep going, Jerry.
Jersey Shore.
Just know, I think that was a very imprudent use of time.
We banged that night, and then we banged the morning after in her friend's mom's house.
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, Jerry. What the hell was that?
Jesus, dude.
You have an entire podcast on your Patreon about the women you fucked in order.
Thanks for the plug. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Check it out, people.
I can't believe you remember all that. That's impressive.
I have a list.
God, you
After
sick
all
fuck.
of this, I've been nothing but supportive.
You have a list? You've been keeping it forever?
Yeah.
Where do you have it?
On my computer.
You are just...
It's called the definitive list.
It's called the definitive list.
Yeah.
Who's number one?
This girl, Liz, who was what's her name, Liz? She was a cheerleader at my high school, and I double teamed her with a guy named College Boy. There's
Liz.
way I haven't told this story on this podcast.
You've definitely told it, but yeah, I'd try to remember her name.
And I think it was Mother's Day, the day we woke up. And so it's Mother's Day. We're walking out of the bedroom. Clearly just got done having sex. You can tell when people are walking out of a room together, the walk of shame. And her mother was just standing there like, hey, happy Mother's Day. Hope everything's going well. Okay. And we left. We had a whole bunch of fun that summer, just doing cute relationship, couple things, hanging out, going to the mall, drinking, going to the beach. Her brother owned a boat, so we'd go out to the islands. What are those fucking islands called? Right off the Mississippi coast. I can't remember. I proposed to her at the end of September of that same year. So that's that 5-6 months, not even May.
You proposed to your wife after 5 or 6 months, Jerry?
I'd fix that in a second. I think it was like 4.5 or 5.
Jerry, you were shredded during this time too, right?
I wasn't shredded, but I looked pretty good.
It was a classic example of putting the old pussy on the pedestal. I think you put the old...
Yeah, I suppose. It was very hasty, whatever it was.
It was love. It was love, Danny.
Was it love, Jerry?
Yeah, and if we got married, she could move to California with me, and we could live in a house on base.
So, Fan Jerry, you felt like you couldn't live without this woman. You felt like you would die if she left your life.
No.
Then you didn't love her, buddy.
Bullshit.
You didn't fucking love her. You probably did feel like that, though, based on your...
Jerry, Leo and I both think you were mistaking infatuation and financial planning.
Yeah.
Namely, the planning of your house, your military pay bump you would have gotten. You're mistaking that for true love. It's unacceptable.
God damn
Thanks,
it.
Danny.
If there's anything we could do, if there's anything that you should learn from being on the Danny Mullen channel, it's that you should follow your heart and fall in love the right way.
Yeah. With an underage girl behind a baseball diamond.
Yeah, both your relationships are perfect.
Hey, my relationship's
Hey, man,
pretty good.
my relationship's
Except
solid.
for the last
Well,
podcast.
Leo admitted to getting punched in the face twice by her earlier
It's
in
honestly
the show.
better. It's better than
Yeah, you
just
blocked
keeping it on the
your girlfriend
inside.
2 weeks ago.
I blocked her just to teach her some discipline.
Yeah.
Listen, we got our shit under control, all right? Our women are wrapped around our little fingers. They cook and clean. They don't leave the house. They're not driving currently. We know what we're doing.
Jerry, are you high right now?
Yeah, he's
Of
high.
course.
I can hear you giggling. All right, let's listen for more.
June, July, August, September.
Would it have killed you to take that part out of the video?
What'd I say?
Let's see. June, July, August. Nobody wants to hear you making a frog noise, then counting months.
Yeah, fuck off.
You went over this with a fine-tuned comb.
I'm going over it right now. These are all new complaints arising.
You've had a lot of extra time on your hands, buddy, huh?
This, I'm going to be honest, Jerry. I might be being the biggest hypocrite of all time because I might be doing terrible radio right now, but it's amusing me. Is it amusing you, Leo?
Yes, it's amusing.
It's pretty fun.
It's some deep channel shit, dude. It's good.
I proposed to her at the end of September. Took her out to Hard Rock Cafe.
You Romeo, you.
Let me ask you a couple of questions about this proposal, though. Did you, in the 4.5 months, did you ever see her do any hardcore drugs at any point?
No.
She didn't touch any like meth or
No.
this was all after the fact?
Yes.
God, that sucks. She really fucking catfished you, man.
Yeah, she capsized.
Fuck.
So
well, how much did you spend on the ring?
Good question.
It was $5,500 for the set.
Jesus.
That's not a low amount.
No, that's a solid ring, dude.
I thought Jeremy, I keep calling him Jeremy. I thought Jerry was going to feed me a figure somewhere in the low hundreds.
No, it was
It would have been funny. He's like, I stole it.
It's a ring pop he got out of the quarter machine at Godfather's Pizza.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So the sex was amazing, huh?
It just took me that many quarters to get it.
So the sex must have been really fucking phenomenal.
That was badass.
Anal?
Yeah, sometimes.
How before you had sex with her and consistently and stuff,
Consensually too.
consensually as well. When was the last time that you had consistent sex before that?
Right before I left for boot camp.
Which was how many months before that?
Well, boot camp and MCT, so it was like 4.5, 5.
Okay.
But I
Interesting.
was doing Marine Corps things where I couldn't have sex anyways.
Nice.
Wait, you were doing Marine Corps things so you couldn't have sex anyways? What does that mean?
Yeah, we were out in the field.
Well, you can have sex in the field.
When you don't shower for 3 weeks, it becomes less appealing.
Damn, dude.
I say you're being a little candy ass. I'm going to let this play some more.
It's a great little fucking night. There's probably pictures going on down here of cute little relationship things that me and Kayla did. Those will probably keep going throughout the whole video, so just look at them, I guess. I was thin.
Do you think she could sue? She could sue him for this?
We got married October 2nd
What if Kayla files a privacy complaint?
That'd be sad.
of that same year, so like 2 fucking weeks later. And we
Yeah, God forbid she tarnish your masterpiece.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I love you, Jerry. Jerry, you know I love you. I hang out with you as a friend. I don't even hang out with you just when we're filming. I love you, buddy.
I know.
This is just too fun.
got married October 2nd of that same year, so like 2 fucking weeks later. And we went on our honeymoon to Ocean Springs, Alabama.
Ocean Springs, Alabama actually does sound kind of exciting.
It was a nice beach town.
Which is just about as exciting as it sounds. We were only there for 2 days, and then we drove cross country to Camp Pendleton. So we moved into our house in Camp Pendleton. It was this nice little 2-bedroom place. You know, we were cool. We thought we were cool. We were young. We were married. We were happy. We had our own little pad. It was nice. It was a cute little thing. That was the year 2014, that Christmas, that I bought Riley for Kayla. Obviously, I still have Riley. I mentioned in my last video too. Like her more than I like Kayla.
Do you have tuberculosis? Stop coughing into the phone.
It's the same woman that I believe like 2 months ago, I asked you if you would get back together with this woman, and you said 100% like on the spot you would get back together with her, correct?
Yeah, I'm rethinking that.
That's
as
good.
of late.
It's good.
We're going to get to the little shipwreck of their relationship here. I can't wait for it.
2015. Not much happened. There's a bunch of cute couple stuff. Terry was conceived in like May of that year. He was born in February 2016, so like May. So she was pregnant, went to the Marine Corps ball, did that whole fucking thing.
Jerry, when you're broadcasting, you got to tell people who Terry is. You can't assume that everybody watching this video has watched each of your prior videos.
Yeah, but I put pictures of him up eventually.
Eventually, you got to put pictures of him up right there with a label that says, "My son."
Wait, you wear contacts?
I used to.
Hey, come on. I'm ripping him for something else right
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry.
gotta-
He's wearing glasses.
You and I got to team up like a pair of sharks.
Oh, God.
You know the whale that has that little fish that swims around and cleans its back?
Yeah.
I'm the big whale shark, and you're the little thing that swims around and cleans my back
I'm
right
cleaning
now.
the back, dude. I'm cleaning the barnacles
Yeah,
off your
Clean
back.
it up, but we got to team up, and we got to work together.
Jesus.
So right now,
I'm the fucking barnacle fish now, huh? I'm the dolphin running the fucking show, buddy. I'm in the front going like, hey, guys, there's a boat over there, and they're going to fucking harpoon you.
yeah. Well, I'm the Japanese guy with the trident on the bow of that boat.
Leo. Oh, I was gonna say Leo's Aquaman.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking Aquaman down there, dude.
Real original, Jerry.
Just like we had done the year before. Everything was happy. Everything was fine. 2016, Terry was born in February 20th. He's pretty fucking cute. I like him. Other than that, it was just a bunch of happy couple stuff still. Happily married. You know, there was nothing going wrong. We were like perfect couple. Everybody thought we were going to be together forever.
Did everybody think that? Like Bill Clinton and Ray Charles thought that?
Dude, I'm invested now, dude. Now I want to know what happened. Dude, I want to know what went wrong, dude.
2017. This is where the poop hit the fan and everything went sour.
You see how I have problems with you chasing monetization where you're using words like poop?
I remember why. I remember the reason why, the really ridiculous reason that they broke up, well, that he claims, but we'll see if it's...
We're going to get to it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to piece it together.
Poop. That's the bigger issue right now.
I know, that was pretty ridiculous. I'm surprised he didn't bring up the double team with fucking, the Ludacris and Kid Rock, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested in.
That was just dishonest of you, Jerry.
Sour. Very sour. Basically, everything was fine until, like, June. Kayla went to Mississippi for a week. While she was in Mississippi, her friend, my neighbor, who was married, her husband was on deployment, so she was feeling a little needy. And she told me that Kayla had cheated on me with one of my really good friend's wives. So naturally, A squared plus B squared equals C squared, so we had sex every single day that week, except for the night before she was supposed to.
Well, yeah, that was the reason, dude.
First of all, was that the correct application of the transitive property? That's what that's called, right?
No, a transitive, it's not. It's the A squared plus B squared equals C squared. What is it? Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem.
Oh, yeah. That's the area of a triangle or some bullshit.
Something like that, yeah. Right triangle.
The length, like the dimensions.
No, the length of the C side. Yeah, the long side.
Well, now I sound like a complete...
You can figure out any side.
Now I sound like a complete fool, so every criticism I level from here on out is going to be less credible. But either way, Jerry, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You heard from some crazy Marine Corps bitch that your wife had hooked up with a woman, and you, without doing a smidgen of research, just started porking the girl who told you that.
Jesus, fan Jerry, dude. I didn't even know that part of the story. You're very honest with your fans, but I never knew that you did that.
Yeah. And Leo, I've definitely told you that before.
That you bang the girl that you bang the informer? You bang the informer. Did she have proof?
Not really.
So, Jerry, you realize that the entire downfall of your marriage could very likely be on you.
Listen,
yeah, but it wasn't.
Wait. What do you mean it wasn't?
She admitted to it later.
But still, dude, she admitted to licking some clam. If she had a couple tequila shots in her system and you guys were in Juarez, Mexico, it would have been hot. What?
If I had sex with a dude, that wouldn't have been cheating.
It's less cheating than a girl having sex with a girl.
If you blew a dude because you were really, upset, that's not that big a deal. That's nothing, dude. That's nothing.
It's different, Jerry, because guys, there's such a social stigma around homosexuality that when you're willing to go out and chug a pole, you're doing it because you're a gay guy.
Yeah, dude. If you're willing to suck a dick,
it cheating. So fuck off.
So what? Do you know the details of the? Okay, listen. If Danny, I'm gonna go ahead and say this: if his wife or his ex-wife had a double-sided dildo that she used to bang the other girl, I would then say, you know what? He was rightful in having sex with the informer. If there was no dildo involved at all, not even a strap on. If there was a double-sided dildo, it's worse than just a strap on. But do you know if there was any dildo involved?
No, I don't believe so.
There wasn't a dildo. They were just experimenting like a couple of young ladies.
What happened exactly? What did the lesbian encounter consist of?
I didn't ask.
But she told you it happened.
What if she just came on to your girl?
Wait, what's that, Jerry?
My dog is getting in the fucking way.
Of what? Your masturbation?
No, talking. She was stepping on my phone.
What bitch? Hit her for me. Seriously though, Jerry, how credible was this lesbianism rumor?
It was credible.
It was credible enough for you to pull your cock out. Who made the first move? You made the first move, didn't you?
Yeah.
You grabbed the informer and you bent her over your couch and had your way with her.
Her couch. Her kid was sleeping upstairs.
I knew it was a couch.
Well, there was a child in the house. Irresponsible.
God, there was multiple children involved. Now, one of the kids is going to turn out to be amazing. Hopefully it's your child. But the other child could have a different, upbringing. Who knows what's going to happen to the other child?
So, Jerry, I want to hear about when your wife confessed to the lesbian act. What did she say exactly went down?
She just told me that she did it.
Did what exactly?
We were talking about the subject, and I was like, so did you do it? And she said, yes, I did it.
and that was all the proof you needed. That time for divorce papers over. I'm going to watch the rest of the video with you here, but she just said, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I was with a girl, and you didn't dig a little bit for details?
No, not really.
I mean, what if they were on the dance floor somewhere and a finger got slipped up under a dress? What if it was something that innocent?
It was on her birthday that year.
Does that make it worse?
No.
But seriously, what if they just made out a little bit?
Okay, what about, did it not go through your mind at all to be like, you know what?
No, she told me she fucked her.
Yeah, but at some point where you were like, listen, if you want to make this right, you got to bring her into our bedroom.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
And then we all get involved, and then we'll be even. And then at least, then get divorced. Then at least you have a cool threesome to talk about. Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Well, there you go, buddy. That was a good chance for a threesome. Not everybody has a chance like that for a threesome. How many threesomes have you had, Danny?
Well, numerous, but I'm Danny Mullen.
with two women.
Ah, fuck. Why do you gotta put it that way?
Well, buddy, that's a real threesome. The other one is gay sex with a witness.
One.
Not bad.
I've had one threesome. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's hard for anybody to get. You should honestly call her up and see if she wants to do it. She still wants to have a threesome.
Jerry, I think that her rubbing her boobies on another lady's thigh is not equivalent to you fucking your neighbor who had a husband and a child.
Okay.
I mean, does that make sense to you? Am I on the right track here? What?
Well, at the time, I was just done with the relationship. I didn't care anymore.
So you were done.
Well, you were done prior to that.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, then where's the real story?
No, I was just done. I was so pissed. I was upset.
We're missing a chapter here.
Leo's right. Leo is totally right. There's no way you went from an A+ happy relationship to, as Leo said, bending this whore over a couch.
Argued, but we slept in the same exact bed every single day up until that point.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. You guys argued. What did you argue about?
Nothing, like me not washing the dishes or her coming home late from work. Putting a fucking not that late from work. Like,
did she ever hit you?
And then
no, she's not your girlfriend, Leo.
No, she did.
A cigarette hole in the roof of my car.
Whoa. Did she ever hit you?
Wait. Why'd you put a cigarette hole in the roof of your car?
She was sticking her hand out the window smoking, and she missed.
And then so you got really mad at her and had a fight?
Well, yeah, because it was a brand new car I just bought.
And she never struck you during a fight.
She hit me a couple times.
Right, there we go.
Before the cheating.
Yeah, she's feisty.
Jerry.
These are the stories we didn't know about.
Jerry, you completely misrepresented this whole divorce to your audience on YouTube. You say multiple times it was a perfect relationship and everybody on the planet said you were going to be together forever.
Yeah, but I didn't mind that stuff.
You didn't mind getting hit?
She would hit me once. She was feisty.
Any sexual abuse?
You sound like Stu from The Hangover. She beats you. That was twice, and I was out of line. That's what you sound like right now, Jerry. So you had a horrible, violent relationship that you were ready to walk out of, and a scapegoat arose, and you took advantage of it.
No, it wasn't that.
Wait. Well, Leo, I don't know what you're doing. That's not good radio. Confiding to me. We're off mic.
She hit him when he was sleeping once.
Leo just says that your wife hit you when you were sleeping once.
Yeah.
That seems like not a fair fight.
I was sleep talking.
That's like
you were not sleep talking. That is not true. Is that real?
Yeah.
You were sleep talking and she socked you in the face.
Yeah, she would manipulate me while I was doing it. Like she would have a conversation with me in subliminal, or what's it called?
So
subconsciously.
scary.
I would just be talking.
So she'd be like, tell me about this neighbor you fucked.
Was talking about having a threesome one day, and she punched me in the face.
Well, dude, you had your chance. You probably knew she was kind of into women, didn't you?
No, not really.
God damn. Whoa, wow, man. We need to figure this woman out. I think we should have her on the podcast.
Jerry, so you were in possibly the most dysfunctional relationship in San Diego County. You had a son with her.
It wasn't that
I don't know about that,
man.
dude. The person next to him in that motel is in a relationship. They're probably a little bit more dysfunctional.
Yeah, that guy's in a relationship with his imaginary best friend, the crackhead.
Yeah.
That fan Jerry trusts to dog sit Riley. It's a disgrace. But Jerry, you did not let on about any of this in this video. You said it was perfect. And you're getting punched not only while in your waking hours, but also while you're asleep.
So
yeah, but you're blowing this out of proportion.
are we? Those are the
all.
facts.
No, you really are.
Those are the facts.
Your woman punched you while you were in slumber.
That is a scary thing. I could see why you have a lot of anxiety now. Does it have something to do with being abused?
What's up, Jerry? So you fucking should have. I don't know what you should have done. If you wanted my honest opinion, Jerry, you should have used the products of good old Trojan Ink for a little while after the honeymoon still.
Well, the child is healthy and it's intelligent and it's alive and well, right? So that's a good thing. Good old Terry.
Yeah.
He's in Little League.
Not yet.
Put him in Little League because it'll teach him a good some good values.
Next year. You have to be 5, right?
Yeah. You can put him in T-ball when he's 5. It'll teach him about failure and overcoming obstacles, and then if you want to teach him how to fight, I guess you can talk to Danny about it. Because apparently,
or you can talk to Leo.
It's all useless.
And he'll put in a lot of time jumping a rope and hitting a heavy bag and never
those
sparring.
are great workouts, all right? And if you know what, at least I can throw a right hand, all right? A good one, a short one.
So can
Straight
Fan
from the
Jerry's
fucking-
ex-wife, apparently.
Yeah, she can. But yeah, listen, it's good. So put him in a lot of sports and it'll be fine, dude. You know, even if you're parenting from across the nation, it's all good. Or we could, you can get her on this podcast. We get her to admit all that stuff that she did, and then we can get you custody.
No way.
What if we got her custody? What if we got you custody because of it?
Yeah, you think you and I are going to get her fucking custody back for him?
Yeah, if anything, you're going to make it worse.
What if by the end of the podcast, she's just hammered, signs all the documents away, and it's Fan Jerry's kid is Fan Jerry's kid now?
You're fucking grasping at straws that don't even exist.
So this chick is dating a chick now, or is she with another dude?
Oh, she's with a dude. He's a gem of a person.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
That's his sarcasm remark.
So they're all. Is she a drug addict now?
Yep.
I can only assume so.
She is.
And the guy's a drug addict too?
She's been pulled over multiple times and had heroin in her vehicle.
Jesus, man.
Terry got to go to the police station.
Well, let me ask you this. You were married to this woman. I want to know what demons did she have that made her do heroin? Because
I don't fucking know. She didn't do that shit when we were together.
When you want to hurt yourself that much by doing heroin, there's some demons you're trying to kill. You're trying to escape reality, much like our friend, good old RDR, Ratic Ralph. But yeah, so what you never really discovered what the demons were. You never figured out like what it was.
She had a pretty rough life growing up.
Yeah, and if you want to eat some vagina, do you think that means you have some demons, Danny, or you think that's just like experimentation? How old? She was probably pretty young at the time.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't know, Jerry. We've done a thorough enough analysis of your YouTube video. I have problems with
40 fucking minutes.
What's that?
I've been on the phone with you for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's been the most educational 40 minutes of your month.
That's it.
I don't care what you're learning.
Well, I think we all learned something together about, the storytelling. You gotta tell the dirty, gritty details because that's what makes for the truth.
Yeah, the Kid Rock concert was May 2nd.
Yeah,
that's the gritty details.
Well, no, the gritty detail was that Kid Rock and Ludacris double teamed.
I was joking.
Fan Jerry's ex-wife. I know you were joking, buddy. But yeah, man, we learned something about everything, Life's pretty fucked, huh?
Appreciate the plug.
It was a good plug, and I appreciate your plug for my Patreon. All right, Jared, we're going to let you go. But in the future, don't say poop in videos. Don't read off a script. And watch it on those pre-planned jokes, okay?
That wasn't a pre-planned joke.
I don't believe you. I'll go to my grave knowing you dreamt that thing up in a coffee shop.
I like the attempt at the humor.
Leo liked the joke.
Keep doing it.
Thanks for that.
Leo, you gonna open with it on stage soon?
I am, dude. I can make that funny.
Hood rat shit.
I'm just gonna say that's the first thing I'm gonna say, dude. I'm just gonna go up on stage and say that.
All right, Jerry, you take care. Give your love to Riley for me, okay?
I will.
Thanks,
Have a nice
bud.
night, buddy.
Thanks, dude. Later.